name's Shelly Rome. Welcome to our Dunkin Latte Lounge. I'm so excited. We have the incredible, awesome cast of Julian the Phantom.
We're so lame.
Why is it lame? Why do you think
we all went woo.
It's supposed to be excited? What is that?
Come on, guys. Let's get boom shot.
Yes! Woo! Yeah! All right.
No,
Yeah!
I'm excited because we just got confirmation that there's this. No, I'm just kidding.
Imagine.
Actually, when I
Flip this table.
When I told everybody that meaning people who love your show and follow your show on Netflix, of course, that we were going to be chatting today, the first question that everybody asks is there going to be a season 2? Which is obviously a wonderful thing. People want to know. I have to start with the first question, and I'll get it out of the way. I don't know if you could say, if you can give us any clues, hints. Will there be a season 2, yes or no? It's a yes or no question. You can only say yes or no. There's only 2 boxes.
Oh, wait, but if we say no, that means it's a no?
No, people want answers.
I'm going to say
Yes
we
or no
hope.
question.
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
We hope for yes. Let's
hope
lean
for
towards
yes.
yes, but it's not confirmed.
Yeah.
In hopes of it too, we've all started like composing songs for season 2 that we're hoping that Netflix is gonna pick up and put in as well. You know, we have like a chunk of them already, and so like we're doing this whole thing that's getting ready for it, but yeah.
In case it happens.
Netflix is just playing with our emotions, so we'll just
Ours too.
Yes. As
Our
grueling
livelihood. They're playing with our livelihood, Shelly.
we'll have vlogging, which I now found out you're a vlogger, which we'll all check out Owen's vlogs if you didn't know they exist. You shouldn't have told me that because now I'm very excited.
Thank you for the shout out. I will share my AdSense with you. I appreciate
Actually, I'm sure people who are fans of you already know they exist. I'm just the last to know. It's great when people want a season 2. And clearly you guys, this show has really taken off. I sat home yesterday and I binged the entire season.
Ooh.
Yes. So I clearly, there's a lot of answers to a lot of questions that we all have. I need to know when Luke and Julie are actually going to be able to have real romance. I need to know when Will and Alex are actually going to get together and fall in love. I'm not ruining anything. It's been out since September. Anybody who there's no spoilers. The show's been out since
Let's spoil it.
No,
That's not a spoil. There's romance in the air, baby. Like, honestly, go watch it.
Go wow.
Love tonight.
No, okay, so good. So we know that there's going to be a season 2. What I really want to talk about now is the heart of the show for me is the music. I think for you guys as well. And I think, what I love so much is that you guys are not a manufactured band in the sense that you're sort of, obviously there was audition processing and they had to find the right characters, but you're real musicians who have come together. You play all the music, you play, you write a lot of the songs, you sing all of the songs. Talk to me about the audition process, how you guys sort of were chosen to become Julie and the Phantoms, and also what it was like making this music for the soundtrack, because the soundtrack is amazing.
I'll say something really quick off the top. Just the whole thing where you said we're not really a manufactured band. I think that's a huge thing. I think that's one of, that's kind of part of Kenny's magic is that, he sat here and I'll say it, like, I didn't really see it at first either. We all came on stage and some of you can tell about the audition process, but we were all on stage for the last time. Even then, we all jammed out, we had a blast together, but I don't think we realized that we would all fit perfectly like we did on the first day of boot camp. We really, really became really good friends, and obviously 6 hours a day for 8 weeks, you kind of have to let your wall down to be able to kind of collaborate together and make scary decisions and get outside of your comfort zone. So I think from the very beginning, we all kind of trusted each other. So that kind of built a chemistry that I think you can kind of see on camera.
100%.
Yeah, it looks like you guys have been playing together for quite some time. It looks like, you know what I'm saying? It looks like you've been in a band for many years, you've put out many albums, and I think that's sort of the magic of the 4 of you playing together as musicians. And I know I had read that Kenny had the vision of you guys not just being a band in the show, but actually being a band who puts out music in real life and goes on tour, which unfortunately now that's sort of been split, at least for the near future. But
Right.
What does it feel like to sort of now actually have a band along with the TV show?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, like,
It's great.
I think, that was definitely the goal. I think he really wanted to cast people that could just actually be a band as well.
Yeah.
And that was always the goal, even early on, was if it was successful enough and when it becomes possible to be able to go on tour and play all this music live, which is why we all worked our booties off in boot camp to become that and to make sure that we had it all down pat. And I think that's the only reason why it looks like that in the show, is because we basically spent just a full month and a half doing all of that and very quickly fast tracking that chemistry and being able to play together. And it's also, even, and you guys can definitely touch this too, it's also like those things where you can look at one of the other people in the group and you can kind of know, like, oh, they're kind of going to go here with it. And it's almost that chemistry where you've just spent time with someone that you don't have to say something and you can kind of know what they're getting at or what they're going to go for, and just seamlessly go with them and
going to
make
sing
that
with
work.
Charlie at the mic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, those
Oh yeah, always.
He gives you that look and he's just like, oh.
I'm like, all right, I guess I should hop over there. Let me hop over to Charlie's mic.
You guys do that so well at Madison. You guys do that so well. I mean, they're both so, I mean, you do it so, it's so in sync. It's not, it doesn't even
that was actually, we came up with that in the audition process. Really? Charlie was just like, you should come up to me with the mic so we can like show that we have chemistry. And I was like, okay.
So we can fake the chemistry that we have.
Yeah, at this moment, at this second, make sure you flick the mic at me and then I'll turn. Hey, but Shirley, speaking of band stuff,
worked.
you know, if the iHeartRadio Music Fest ever needs, you know, a headliner, Julie and the Phantoms is always open.
If they need an opener,
I went headline.
We always need someone to play something. So trust me, it's right here.
I like that.
Love it.
But there's also a moment in one of the episodes where Luke says that he has chemistry, but when he was denying his feelings for Julie, he's like, I have chemistry with everybody. And then he gets in Reggie's face and he's like, see?
Sweet serenade.
Right. And he's like, oh, yes, I feel the chemistry. So that was that a moment that was sort of in the script, or did you improvise that?
The moment, I mean, the general moment was definitely in the script, but I think the back half of that little bit was completely improvised. Like, I didn't know.
Kiss.
Like, where he like kisses fingers and put.
Yeah.
But our prop guy actually, Calvin, he was like, dude, I think this would be so funny, because I was just going up to him. I think I was doing some random thing. He's like, dude, like, you should give him one of these. And our prop guy did it to me, and my initial reaction was literally what Jared did, where it was like,
what?
And that's Jared's reaction too, because he didn't know I was about to go and do it.
No, he didn't tell me at all. I just, like, he had been kind of doing different things every time, and each time it was like, I feel like it was just slowly getting more and more there, and then he just pulled it out one time, and then like after that, literally, like, my line response was improvised, and the other ones after that too, where it's like, girls, am I right? And he's like, yeah, and then O was like, no. Like, that was all completely improvised. It was so funny.
So funny. It was so perfect. Okay, so a lot of people wanted to know, you know, there's so many great musical moments, there's so many great songs, there's so many great performances in the series. Do you guys each have a favorite? Is there a favorite performance, or is there a favorite song that each one of you enjoys the most?
Mads, you wanna start?
I love Now or Never. Watching the guys perform, like when we were do like boot camp and stuff, I was just like, yeah, this is epic. Like, I was like the biggest supporter of Sunset Curve. That's all I have to say. Definitely,
she is
like, the funnest song to watch. Like, watching them, like I went to visit them on set. After I finished school, and just seeing them like on stage and seeing it all put together, I was like, wow, they're so amazing. Wow.
That's so
Madison
sweet.
has
That's
more
awesome.
Sunset Curve t-shirts than like the manufacturer of Sunset Curve t-shirts.
Now she's not throwing me under the bus.
Soon enough, she's gonna get the whole curve down her back. Just a big
What a tattoo. What a tattoo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think my favorite probably would be Bright, which is the first one that we all get to do together collectively as a band in the show. Because that was the song that we all had to audition with, so it's like it was kind of the first thing that any of us had heard as far as any music in the show. We booked the show off of that, so that was always cool. You're like, yeah, I guess we could do this song pretty well. And then just seeing it, we're all right. Seeing it come to fruition after you audition with it, you do it a million times in rehearsal, and then you finally actually do it for real. It was such a cool process, and I think that'll always be one of my faves, just because it was the very first one that any of us did.
My favorites. Let's see here. I really love. I pick ones that I'm not in, so I don't seem narcissistic.
Right.
I am completely.
You just don't want to seem that way.
For the people. Yeah. I really love Wake Up. That's when I just like listening to like in the car and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed Nothing to Lose, because Cheyenne Jackson is the coolest. And to be
You're
actually
in that
be
one.
on, I know. Shut up. And so filming that was insane. Filming that was awesome, to be on stage with him. That was kind of like a bucket list thing. So
Yeah.
When we filmed Wake Up, it was kind of like a bit of a closed set energy. I found like we were all in our trailers, whatever, but Maddie was out there doing her thing in the garage.
I was out there.
No, you weren't. And
I was.
you're full of poo.
My friend Mara was there, and we were watching. We were on set. Do you remember that, Maddie?
Oh,
remember
yeah.
My friend Mara that came to set. Thank you,
But
Maddie.
will you let
Charlie,
me finish my story, you goon? Sit down.
Charlie,
finish
finish.
yours.
Charlie, finish.
Okay. So, so we walk. Anyways, when I walked in finally, because the ADs were like, "Yeah, you can go in." It was almost like you walked through like a ghost. It was like you walked into the room, and it was like this whole energy was there. And then we made the turn around the bend, and Madison was playing on the piano, and then the sunrise was happening behind her. I had no idea what it was going to look like. All I had so far was what I had read since before we auditioned for this, for what I thought it was going to be like. And it's just like, it was almost like a truck came and hit us, and we just started crying. It was like the moment was there for us. It was like the most beautiful thing, and we felt so like, I felt empowered watching it. I was like, this girl right here it's her first acting, it's her first anything, and she was just killing it. We were so happy. We were all three of us were like weeping.
Oh, that's so sweet. Honestly, I think what's really cool is that we got to, like, the first two, I loved the way that we got to see each of your musical talents separately in the I think it was the first episode, right? So we got to see you guys perform Now or Never, and then we got to see Madison perform Wake Up, and I think that that basically set the tone for, okay, these guys are the real deal, and we really got to see just their musical chops, and I think that was like just the perfect setup for like really what the show is all about. And I love that. I love that you just said that. That was so sweet. That was so nice. And
we feel like what you just said, we also feel like our music and for the rest of the show kind of is that Now or Never and that Wake Up just kind of like molding together. And that's kind of like what our sound is.
Yeah. And then you had to be all you had to make us cry when you went to Luke's mom's house to the song to your mom. Right?
Yeah, unsaid.
Imagine being on set in that environment.
Like, I can't.
Watching it is like, I'm just like, but being there and watching them cry, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like these people are barely crying.
I remember doing that scene. When we were like popping behind the things, and we did one. We were acting one when Charlie, you came in. We didn't see Charlie all day, and like I remember we were done, and like of course Jeremy and I were probably like goofing around or something, and then I remember just feeling something, and I looked around, and it was Charlie, and he was just like tears, and he was just like walking on set, like he was so ready. He was just like this, just going on set with just tears.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, that was literally amazing. And I just want to talk about the story of Perfect Harmony, because I love that song too, and I love that you guys, Madison, tell me if I'm correct, Madison and Charlie, you guys wrote that. And then how scary is it to go up to Kenny Ortega and be like, oh, so we have a song that we want to present to the show. Here, listen.
It's more like Kenny, sit down.
That's exactly
right. Basically.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, after kind of like bringing it up to the guys' attention and my dad as well, and kind of seeing like how they kind of liked it and the vibe that they were giving off kind of made it a little easier when bringing it up to Kenny, because like Owen had mentioned, kind of being ready to have that relationship with the four of us, knowing that we can go to each other and kind of expect that they would give us the best, you know, thoughts that would benefit us was like really, I guess like reassuring, knowing that they would just tell us straight up if they didn't like it or if they didn't. So knowing that they did would kind of give us hope that Kenny would like it too, because all four of us and Kenny worked very close. So we kind of already had that bond and the understanding that, you know, we knew that he really just did care about what we had to offer as actor and actress. So bringing up to his attention wasn't like that scary, but it was still like, oh, Kenny might not like it. So, but
I mean, it's got to be super awesome and make you feel super great. And now that has us so excited for all the stuff that you're working on for season 2, which we know is coming. So that's great. Yay.
Can you like do counts in this video? I would like to know how many times Owen touched his hair this video.
Oh. What do you want me to do? Look at this.
Yeah,
is this better?
Oh.
Is this better, Madison?
It's no hate.
Exposed.
I lost count and I kind of got upset because I was like, this time I'm going to count how many times he does it.
Wait, so let's say how many counts do you think we're at? Like if you had to guess.
15.
15, 20.
Okay.
200.
16.
16. 17. 18.
Did you
19,
see the size
20.
of his water bottle here? It's ridiculous.
Charlie, not you speaking. Stop it. You have a
Look
whole
at this. Look at this. Always show it. It's bigger than it's 2 times.
Yes, ma'am, Madison. Yes, ma'am.
Is this attack Owen moment or this is fun?
It always is.
No,
What
the hair thing isn't an attack. I just kind of wanted to
an
know if I could count how many times he does it. Because Charlie's just as bad. All of you guys touch your hair. Sometimes Jerry will be like, you know, yeah, and then Charlie
sometimes,
and then he'll put the hat back on.
Good.
We're not gonna have it for much longer, so we're trying to enjoy it. We're trying to enjoy the hair.
Exactly.
Owen's
that
always
long
touching
hair.
hair. And
Okay,
so is
ready?
Charlie.
So let's end this interview. Let's end this. No. Let's end this on a positive note. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
We're gonna go around the room and everyone's gonna say one thing they love about each other. Ready?
Oh.
I like that Charlie lives really far away. I like that. I like.
Go continue.
I love Charlie's work ethic. Madison, you're so talented, and you're gonna be carrying the show next season, baby doll. And Jeremy, I love your hair.
Oh.
Madison.
I'll take
Okay.
it.
I'm not even gonna talk about him. Jeremy, I love your sweetness, your kindness. You're a good worker. Also, you're also such a big role model. Owen, man, you make me so happy. Your jokes, never a sad day. I can just go on Instagram and find a video of you, and I'll be like, no, I am okay for today. Charlie, thanks for writing Perfect Harmony with me. No, his passion and when he gets excited about things. He always gets excited about things. Anyways.
I will say, Maddie, you like my little sister. I love that we have a mutual love of animation because that's just so much fun. Owen, I love your sarcasm. I most particularly love when people don't understand your sarcasm, but I know you're being sarcastic and you get embarrassed. It's very funny. It makes me laugh. And Charlie, what can I say? You're just a lovable goof, my dude. We have fun times. We're both dorks, and I love it.
Jeremy, you have the biggest heart out of all these jerks.
Okay.
Madison,
that's fair. That's fair.
You can sometimes hit a right note, and Owen.
Not Charlie talking about hitting notes. Not Charlie talking about hitting notes. Anyways.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's take this back. Jer, you have the biggest heart out of everybody here. Madison, your feet only stink sometimes. And Owen,
that was sweet.
I love when you pick up your clothes.
Thank
you.
That's very nice.
What?
They roommated together the whole time we were shooting, so they were like an old married couple.
Intimately, got it.
They did get married.
Intimately.
Well, you when you learn,
Yeah.
I think I have a picture of you guys.
You learned all of things.
Wedding in Vegas.
You're right.
I will say, and your room is very clean. Like you said, it's very.
Thank you.
So you picked things up today.
His mom did that.
You should see what this side of the room looks like.
Oh, can you show us, please?
Yeah.
Please, can we get a glimpse?
Well, do you just want me to pick up I'm just gonna pick up what's to my left.
All the stuff you're doing.
I'm not gonna go far at all. I'm gonna go right here. And I'm just gonna pick this up. And I'm gonna put it over here.
Not that bad. That's not that bad.
Toilet paper.
Oh, well, you
Hey.
okay.
Toilet paper is important.
It's important, yeah. Guys, what can I say? A lot. I don't know. This
This gave me very much chaotic vibes.
No,
Very chaotic interview, but I love it. I'm
this
living
was
for
fun.
it.
You guys are fun. You guys are great. You're super talented. I really, really love the show.
Thank you.
I really, really can't wait to see season 2. It's fun. It's great. I don't know what else to say. It's really entertaining. You're part of the Kenny Ortega legacy now, and it just keeps picking up steam. And more people are discovering the show, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. And I wish you guys just the best of luck. Seriously.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Thank you. I'm so sorry to whoever has to edit this.
You think you're editing this? This is all everything.
Oh,
Raw
Great.
file.
Yeah. I mean, thank you again. Thank you so much for your time, and can't wait to actually catch you guys at a show because I'm sure it's going to happen eventually.
Hi, Shelly.
Thank you.
awesome.
Bye.
Thanks, Shelly.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
blast.